RightCapital's Tax Analyzer, available for Premium and Platinum RightCapital subscribers, is a powerful and versatile module that provides key tax planning insights for advisors and demystifies taxes for clients. Whether you need to review a client's tax returns from previous years, dive deeper into their projected future tax returns, or compare and contrast the impact of different scenarios on a client's taxes, this module equips you with the tools to succeed. In this training video, we'll start by reviewing how you can upload a client's tax returns for analysis. We'll then review the differences between the original and alternative tax scenarios, and we'll wrap things up with a review of each subtab, along with some pro tips and best practices. Let's start by reviewing the Uploaded Returns tab. One of the Tax Analyzer's key value adds is the ability to scan tax returns using state-of-the-art OCR technology, instantly converting a client's 1040 and other schedules into clear, malleable data for analysis and comparison. If you plan to upload a client's previous year tax returns for analysis, this is likely the first thing you'll want to do within this module. I do want to mention, however, that it isn't necessary to upload tax returns to use the Tax Analyzer, as this tool also calculates projected tax returns based on your plan inputs. If you don't foresee yourself uploading your client's returns, you can use the timestamps in the video description to skip ahead to the next section. After navigating to the Tax Analyzer Uploaded Returns tab, you can click the blue Upload a Return button in the upper right corner to begin the upload process. This will open a new window in the center of your screen where you can upload a specific set of tax returns. You can either drag and drop the file directly into this window, choose the file from your computer's hard drive, or import the file from one of these file storage services. There are a few requirements to be aware of that will make your life easier when uploading tax returns in this area. Returns must be uploaded as a PDF file, and the 1040 and other schedules you wish to include should be merged into a single PDF file prior to upload. A fully populated 1040 must be included in the upload, or the file won't be recognized by the system. Additionally, only advisors are able to upload tax returns in RightCapital. Clients who have been invited to access the RightCapital plans won't have the ability to upload returns here within their client portal. You can find a full list of tax return upload requirements by searching for Tax Analyzer within the RightCapital Help Center. After uploading your file, a brief period of processing will occur. Once this is finished, a status will appear in the status column to the far right of the page. A completed status indicates that all information on the forms was legible and all of the schedules necessary to fully calculate results are included. Needs review indicates that certain schedules or information are missing from the upload. You can click on the status to review exactly what's missing and what the implications are. When an upload needs review, you can either acknowledge the disclaimers and click Confirm to continue, or you can re-upload a new file with the missing information. Unrecognized indicates that the information was unable to be read during the OCR process. To resolve this, you can try re-uploading a higher quality file with better visibility. This may also occur if no 1040 is included in the file, or if returns from unsupported years are uploaded. If this happens, we recommend reviewing the list of upload requirements in our Help Center for more details. Once they've been uploaded, you can click on File Names in the far left column to open a file preview. Within this window, you can view the uploaded tax returns on the left-hand side and a line-by-line overview of each form on the right-hand side. If a value failed to scan or was captured incorrectly, you can hover your mouse over a line item and click the pencil and paper icon to the far right. This will allow you to override the value captured by the OCR with a new value. Even if a file is given the completed status after upload, we do recommend reviewing the file anyways, just to ensure that all of the values being used within the Tax Analyzer are accurate. Next on our agenda, let's dive a bit deeper into the original and alternative scenarios. You may have already noticed that each subtab within the Tax Analyzer will compare a client's original tax scenario to an alternative tax scenario. The original scenario can either be an uploaded tax return for a historical comparison or a projected tax return for a future-looking comparison. You can choose between the two using the first drop-down menu in the upper right. When using RightCapital's projected tax returns, you can then choose which future calendar year you'd like to view. If you're at all familiar with the sample tax forms in the tax estimate module, the projected tax returns that you'll find here are calculated in much the same way. Do note, though, that the projected returns in the tax analyzer will always be based on the original proposed plan from the retirement analysis module. When using an uploaded tax return, you can instead choose a specific file that you've uploaded in the Uploaded Returns tab. With this option selected, the analysis will always be focused on a prior calendar year. Regardless of the option that you choose, the alternative scenario will use your original scenario as a baseline, so in this case, projected returns for 2025, in addition to any changes that you've made using the action items. At the bottom of the page, you can make adjustments to the values of specific line items to curate your alternative scenario. After making a change and clicking refresh in the lower right, the alternative scenario will be updated in real time. A limited number of essential line items will be displayed in the action items as a starting point, but you can click the Edit button in the lower right to open a full list of adjustable line items. Within this drawer, you can check the boxes to choose which line items you'd like to see, and click Save to update your action item display. One last tip before moving on. When using the projected tax returns, keep in mind that each year will have its own unique set of action items. Making changes to the values or layout for one year will not impact the action items for other years. For example, I've made some changes here to 2025, but if I switch to 2026, I'll be able to start fresh. This rule also applies when switching between uploaded tax returns. Each will have their own unique sets of action items. Let's wrap things up today by reviewing our other three subtabs, starting with the Summary tab. This is the best place to summarize the details of a client's original tax scenario compared to their alternative tax scenario. There are three charts available on this page, which can be toggled between by clicking the downward-facing arrow next to the name of the chart. The Federal Income Taxes chart will highlight differences in federal income tax, AGI, taxable income, and deductions between the original and alternative scenarios. You can hover your mouse over the bar chart to view specific values and quickly identify the differences between each scenario using the key metrics to the right of the chart. The other two charts here will show where the original and alternative scenarios fall in relation to the ordinary income tax bracket thresholds and capital gains tax bracket thresholds. Like other areas in RightCapital, the tax analyzer will project tax bracket thresholds out into the future using your tax inflation rate. The bracket thresholds displayed for ordinary income will also change depending on your chosen tax law setting for a given client. You can view and adjust both the tax law setting and the tax inflation rate within the gear icon Settings tab of each plan. Our next page is the Thresholds tab, which lists income thresholds and phase-outs for various account contributions, tax credits, and deductions. Using this page, you can quickly identify a client's eligibility for each item and compare eligibility between the original and alternative scenarios. Eligibility can be visualized using the color-coded dots in the original and alternative columns on the right side of the page. A green dot indicates that a client is safely below the listed threshold in that scenario. A yellow dot indicates that a client is within a phase-out range, and a red dot indicates that a client is above the listed threshold and would not be eligible for that item. Comparing a client's original scenario to an alternative scenario can be a valuable way to show clients how certain hypotheticals may impact their eligibility for certain contributions, deductions, and tax credits. For example, using the action items, you can easily demonstrate to clients how taking a higher-paying job might impact their ability to contribute to a Roth IRA. Our last tab for today is the Details tab, which provides you with a table view of the different tax forms, directly comparing the original and alternative scenarios line by line. Values that are different in the alternative scenario compared to the original will be highlighted blue for quick and easy identification. This can be a valuable way to demonstrate to clients how changes to a specific line item can impact their broader tax picture. For example, By increasing taxable IRA distributions on line 4B, you can highlight the impact that something like Roth conversions would have on the client's AGI, taxable income, and total tax. When viewing future projected tax returns, you can toggle between the 1040, Schedule 1, and Schedule A using the drop-down arrow at the top of the page. When viewing an uploaded tax return, you'll have access to all supported forms that are included in that upload. That covers it for our overview of the Tax Analyzer. If you have any additional questions related to this module or anything else in RightCapital, know that our support team is always available to help. You can use the live chat feature in the lower right corner of your screen, or you can give our team a call at 888-982-9596, option 2. For tutorials like this one focused on other areas of the software, you can visit the training video section of the RightCapital Help Center.